What's good everyone, you dig, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Lucky, who has just dropped the 3rd installment to his much beloved Freewave series, and in this video I'm going to be touching on his entire output over the last year or so, rather than just focusing on a single project. And despite alternative trap coming out over 6 years ago now, Lucky has been able to maintain and build both in terms of his sound and his fanbase, outlasting a swarm of waves and artists from the infancies of SoundCloud that haven't made it to now. And in this video today, I wanted to discuss what makes Lucky's music special, to me at least. And I think his ability to build this dark and menacing world has been the biggest strength of his newer sound. Projects like Freewave 3 and Days Before 2 bleed together from song to song production wise, with Lucky painting these bleak canvases with his words of pain, sorrow and heartbreak, which makes for a complete picture of someone who is fucked up and more than self-aware of it. And his nonchalant, matter-of-fact, almost lifeless voice is quite different from his earlier stuff. And as someone who admittedly does miss a bit of his energy his voice used to purvey, it took a lot of listening to fully come around to his new delivery style, but I've come to appreciate its monotone nature as it complements and meshes with the dreariness of the production. There is also very little turning up to be had with his newer sound. It seems that the ongoing trend now is to garnish party bangers with sad and depressing undertones. Someone like a Juice WRLD, for example, his music is kind of high energy and you can turn up to it, but it still has this sad aesthetic, and we're seeing the industry gravitate towards this style. However, this is not a trend Lucky is taken to, and instead he opts to bask in the sadness, building this melancholy world with his voice, delivery, production and lyrics for you to consume as Lucky wallows in his sins. Lucky's writing also has a certain flair, personality and vividness that separates him from other quote-unquote emo or depressed rappers, that makes him more akin to an Earl Sweatshirt rather than your run-of-the-mill cliche regurgitator like Juice WRLD. From not being able to recognize his cousin due to being too gone on the beautiful night, which is poised to be on the upcoming Better Days, to detailing his mother sending him the results of her looking at lean's effect on kidneys on Pete's dreams from Freewave 3. In an interview with Hot New Hip Hop, he described his approach to writing.
That shouldn't happen because rapping is just like a report on your life. So I used to make songs trying to tell stories. So after he told me that, it was just easy to make songs because I was just not creating stories. I was just saying real shit, real life stuff, and I learned that from him.
And that's what it kind of feels like listening to his music, and I think it's a big strength of his writing. As you listen, you can kind of picture everything he's saying in your head as if it was happening, and there's no denying the fact that his writing can be a bit repetitive, but the beauty is in the simplicity of his pen, and finding the gems that he litters throughout his material that you can visualize in your head as you listen. And before we go further guys, if you haven't, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you aren't, turn on those notifications so you don't miss a video, and make sure to follow your boy on all social medias for more. Also, I still am running the Playboi Carti merch giveaway. All you have to do is go over to my Instagram, follow me and comment on the post. The link to that one is in the description. Also, I want everyone in the comments to let me know their favorite song from Freewave 3. For me personally, I've been loving Pete's Dreams, Politics and 2012 Summer, but let me know yours. And the comparisons to Earl Sweatshirt are common ones from fans, and whilst I don't think Lucky is a better writer than Earl, I think they are like each other in more ways than meets the eye, and I can appreciate their music for similar reasons. Both were introduced to rap at a young age and had success basically straight out the gate, with their original sounds exploding and landing them a loyal fanbase. However, due to personal reasons, they would both take a break from releasing music and return with a different sound and outlook towards music, something that divided both of their fanbases. And just like how you see Odd Future fans screaming for Mixtape Earl to come back, still to this day you have fans that say they want alternative trap Lucky back. And this is a part of Lucky's genius and one of the reasons I love his music. In the same way that I can appreciate Earl's evolution from Earl to Doris to I Don't Like Shit to some rap songs and enjoy all of that material, I can appreciate Lucky's very different but still meaningful evolution all the way from alternative trap to Freewave 3. And depending on the mood and what I want to hear, I can still enjoy any style style from him. And to see where he will go from here is an interesting one, because whilst I can't deny that I've grown to love Freewave 3, the sound that he has given us on this project, he has done a lot over the last year or so between Days Before 2 and Countless Lucies, and he's proven that he's not one to stick with the sound for too long. Either way though, his music remains some of the most engaging to come out of the depths of SoundCloud in recent times, and at only 22, he has a lot left to give us. And that's all from me today guys, thanks a lot for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you aren't, turn on those notifications so you don't miss a video, and follow your boy on all social medias for more. Also on the screen now are some of my other videos, make sure to check them out if you haven't.